my channel has turned into all things gardening. Not really, but you do see a lot of gardening clips right now because that is what I am doing for stress release, for peace, joy, serenity, zen, whatever you want to call it. Because I feel like I am drowning 24/7 in stress and health issues. So, I want to show you a little trick I bought. Of course, it probably only lasts one season, and I don't care because it's cheap. So, a pack of these. So, right now, all the ones you see, it's 2 packs. So, I think it's like 6 or more per pack. They are marshmallow roasting skewers to roast marshmallows, but it was $1 for a pack. It's either 6 or 10 in a pack. $1. Alright, these I got lucky and paid $4 a piece for, but I bought as many as they had that day, and that was they're being used over there in the tomato world. Yes, I know there's what's called a Florida line. It's where you basically build a little stand, you take rope up and you let stuff grow up a rope. Florida weaving or something it's called. However, I don't want to do that. Maybe another time I might, but that is not the way I wanted to garden my garden. So, these are cheap. Okay, they're like nothing, right? Like less than 10 cents a piece. Because I really love these ones and I will collect them. But a pack, they're $24 for a pack on Amazon. I'm not exactly sure how many came in them. Quite a few though. They equaled about $1 something a piece. They're going to last me forever. I will buy more later. I have some I haven't used yet that I will be using over on these tomatoes. But for the extra ones, I just decided to do that right now. If I need something stronger, I will pull out some more of the green ones. I'm just trying things, experimenting. This is my first year in North Carolina, all the years I've ever lived here, trying to grow a garden. So, yes, I know I need to do less of these next year so they have room to breathe. They are too close together, and never in my wildest dreams did I think they would grow that big, because we grew them in the field last year with this compost dirt and tires, and they did not get this huge. So I wasn't expecting that. They got tall, but not this wide, and we did no pruning. We didn't get too many tomatoes out of it because of bugs and everything. But, yeah, I've been pruning these to death. Like, really trying to keep these. And yes, I know a lot of people would have pruned more, but this is my first year experimenting. I know all the suckers should have been pruned off, which I didn't do. All the bottom ones should have been pruned off. More people prune the side ones off, so it's just a straight up and down plant. But I watched other people who don't believe in that, and you get more tomatoes. So I guess it's just what you like. That's why I have multiple beds, multiple trying stuff. We got a late start this year because it was freezing. I mean, we are still having 50-degree nights, y'all. We just took the cover off the pool and it's almost July. So I'm very proud of my activities. This is a raspberry, but the leaves are starting to turn. I got to figure out, is it getting not too much? Does it need more water, less water? I've never been good at growing berries, but we have a lot of wild ones that grow just fine. So I have a lot of work done to do with the moving of the dirt, at least through the walkway, before my sister and them get here. Oh yeah, it is blueberry picking time. Time to pick some blueberries. Look at those beauties. I think tomorrow I need to write me a list of things I need to do, because tomorrow I need to go around the yard because we have tons of blueberry bushes throughout the whole yard. And I need to pick. I mean, look at these. Those are gigantic. Maybe I'll pick them tonight. Maybe I'll put shoes on. See if Dina wants to walk around with me and pick some blueberries. They're so pretty. Okay, I gotta go check the mail. So this magnolia tree was so much smaller last year, and this whole side over here didn't have growth because there was this big, ugly short needle pine. My dad loves the short needle pines, but it wasn't a pretty one, okay, y'all? It looked like this one to me, which is not pretty. There's a lot of bare areas like that one, just crappy. And I begged him to let me cut it down so that I could see my magnolia tree from my porch. And he finally agreed. Y'all, I wished we could cut that one down. And I'll show you why in a second. Because see, if we cut that one down, you can see the pretty Christmas tree that's hiding back there. Okay, then, but he loves these stupid trees and he likes to plant them on top of each other, which is so dumb. Then my magnolia tree here could grow really big. And if we got that piece of crap short needle pine, the magnolia behind there could grow huge. And look, we have another Christmas tree. I don't know why my dad years ago planted them on top of each other, but he will not let me thin them out. He says no way. But yeah, it really needs to be thinned out. Okay, let me go check the mail. I just thought, oh, let's check these. Hold on. Oh, my sister's calling as usual. All right, so we are going to listen to a list of symptoms.
Restless legs, pale skin, brittle nails, inflamed or sore tongue, cold hands and feet, and headaches and lightheadedness.
Plus fatigue is number one. I don't know if I got that. So those are symptoms I have been complaining about for over a year. Over a year since the C word in January. The list actually goes on, but that's all, like, I've been trying to do it without telling y'all what it is, and it's kind of hard to get it to do it quickly. I could read the list. I could tell you my list. If you watch my channel, you know I have a lot of crazy lists of symptoms. One of my tests have come back extremely bad. Extremely bad. So last night, my tests were just flying in. Like, I love this doctor's office. I am still waiting from tests I got done with LabCorp from 2 weeks ago almost, to come in. These tests I had done yesterday, and they were flying in at 7 p.m. I still have 4 more to come in. So what is the one that came out really bad, like flagged, differentials with it, telling the doctor they need to set up a treatment plan immediately, because it is so bad. So bad flagged, like so bad. What is it? Low iron. Extremely low iron, which can cause my fatigue, can cause my migraines that I'm having every day. I am having headaches every day for almost a year. Like, I am having some serious headaches for a long time now. You see how I'm gasping for air, but I'm not wheezing. Like, she says she doesn't know why I'm doing that. That is one of the symptoms too when you look it up. So when I was younger, I had low iron, but not this bad at all. But they couldn't give me iron pills because of my allergies. I just had to eat a lot of beef, rare beef, not cooked. So I don't know if we'll be trying the pills again because it is extremely low. Like, yeah. So that's one thing so far that's come back bad. There's been some borderline stuff come back so far. But it's just borderline. So I don't know. I'm not the doctor. Like, there's been a few things that were flagged bad, but that's the one that came back today. I'm trying to remember what yesterday's was. Like, late last night, there was one more. I think it actually had to do with the iron, too. It was my WRSD or something. Something like that came back bad, which I think has to do with red blood cells, too. Let me see if I can pull it up on the computer. I don't know if I can. But yeah, so we're going to get down to what is going on with me. Like, what all is happening? How can we fix it to get me back to where I was? The internet, like, does not exist here, y'all. It is so slow. Like, it's a miracle that I upload videos at all. Like, I can. Like, I am still waiting for it to come up. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta type everything in. Alright, so it is the RDWSD is also very high. Now my MCV is fine. So basically they did a bunch of blood work, right, on this panel. In this panel, you take each one, compare it all together, and it decides a diagnosis. Anywhere from having a cancer to having different types of anemia, sickle cell anemia, another one that starts with a T, having Crohn's disease. Like, there's this whole list, right? And you take it, and depending on the correlation of each one decides what you have. I'm thinking it's some form of anemia and maybe B12 deficiency of what I was reading, because like I said, my MCV is fine. So yeah, I don't think I have Crohn's disease and stuff like that. I've known people with Crohn's disease. I mean, I've always had severe stomach issues. I've laid on the ground crying ever since I was a little girl. However, I was told I just have IBS-DC. So I know for sure my iron is extremely low. Like, it's not existing. It's as low as the thing can read. So, and then my, like I said, my RDWSD is extremely high. So we will just find out, right? I have an appointment in 3 weeks because that was her earliest appointment. And she wants to get all the ultrasounds done on my thyroid first, because when she touched my neck, she's like, I think we need to get you a ultrasound done. So I'm like, okay. I don't feel anything. I don't feel a gorge or anything, but better safe than sorry, right? So yeah, I got a lot going on. Today I went to Starbucks, got me my normal Americano. I think the heavy cream was milk in it though. And I didn't say anything because they were jam-packed and it was really loud and I have a migraine again. So I just wanted to leave. And I drank it. Thank God I was 10 minutes from home because I'd run straight to the bathroom. So I have never been able to drink milk or ice cream without a natural cleanse, right? It's a green cleanse, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I keep having to run to the bathroom, which is fine because I was having trouble going to the bathroom. And now it's like, can't go anywhere. I'm stuck at the potty. So yeah, that happened today. Yep, that was my day so far. I had a little bit of North Carolina barbecue. It comes in a container. It's like I could eat the whole container. It's only 6 total carbs for a whole container. It takes me like a week or so to eat that container. So yeah, my migraines really slowed me down today. Slowed me down. But yeah, maybe in a little bit I'll come back and talk, especially if I get more test results. I've gotten tons in that were fine, so we're not even going to go over them because there's so many of them. Like, she really has been doing, like, it'll be interesting if I had some of these ran 2 weeks ago and I didn't know it because she didn't tell me what she was running necessarily, to compare, because it's 2 different labs, completely different lab systems. So, but anyways, I just got a text that I need to read. It distracted me, made me forget what I wanted to tell y'all. So yesterday I ordered my nephew an Orbi gun, which I didn't know existed. He's a teenager and he wanted it. And yeah, now I want one. They're expensive though, and the Orbis are expensive, so I'm not going to get one. But it made me want one. And now I'm watching Harry with Soda-Bug. It's called Soda-Bug. The thing is Soda-Bug. And I'm looking on Amazon thinking about buying it. And everyone loves it, but I want it for spiders because I really don't get flies in the house. Probably because I have so many cats running around jumping to eat them. I want it for spiders, but everyone says it doesn't work on spiders. Yeah, it's on Amazon for $49. And like thousands, like 20, 30,000 reviews on it, like videos and everything. And I'm like, this is so funny. And it's called Soda-Bug. Soda-Bug. Yeah, it sounds like a southern thing. Somebody just came up and been like, I'm going to sell that bug right there. Like, yeah, Soda-Bug. But anyways, now I want one. Yep, I do. Oh, now I remember what else I wanted to say. So, I'm so glad I am not with that PA anymore. Sweet as can be. She's so sweet and so young. But she told me my Lipton tests were fine. the high number meant I wouldn't be fat, and it was great. No. One of y'all pointed out to me how your doctor explained it, which was totally the opposite of what my doctor told me. So I went and Googled it. Put in my numbers and actually Googled it. No, sweet little girl. Bless her heart. I mean, she's wrong. She's wrong. 100% wrong. Y'all, I might have gotten all this blood work. Yes, we need to know my iron was messed up and a few other things. But y'all, this could be my problem. Because the number is super crazy friggin' high. Like in the 90s high. A high number means you're severely leptin resistant, which causes you to be obese, tired. It causes a lot of problems, and you need to be on a leptin diet, which is basically keto. Literally, basically keto. Sleep really plays in a factor that's going to be a problem. Stress is a factor, things like that. So there was something wrong. Those numbers, she could have looked at it and been like, of course, I need all this blood work. I would have never known I was iron deficient and all that. Like my iron levels are so low. But I'm not fine. Those numbers indicate why I'm fat. Yeah. So not only am I insulin resistant, I am a leptin resistant as well. Yeah. This is why we need to Google our own crap. Now this new daughter, she's a real daughter. Been in the game a long time. And she knows her crap. Okay, vitamin levels were the first thing she said. She's the one testing my iron, testing my white blood cells, red blood cells, testing everything, right? We're looking for celiac disease. We're looking for Crohn's disease. We're getting scans. We're getting stomach scans. We're getting stuff done, right? But sometimes, and she has a lot of patience, like a lot of patience. My daughter's one of them. So, you still need to look your own stuff up, at least in my opinion. But don't scare yourself, because you could scare yourself. Like with one of my test results, it could be sickle cell anemia, another anemia that starts with a T, normal anemia, Crohn's disease, or a form of cancer. But see, that form of cancer thing has been there a lot on my test results for the last couple of years. So I'm not worried. So don't scare yourself if you Google stuff. And other tests. So what happens was, with this one test, we know it's bad, but now there are tests that are still coming in that will, it could just be normal anemia. And these other tests tell you, like, it's comparison. You got to see the whole picture to get the answer, right? It's a puzzle. You get each piece, and then you get to see the picture. But if you try to guess what it is when 90% of the pieces are still missing, you could guess wrong. So that's what we're working on right now. Yes, I have a migraine. That's why I'm scrunching my eyes so much, because, y'all, I've really been suffering from migraines. On top, they are really bad right now because of the storms. We're having storms every day right now. Yeah, like I said, we're going to get to the bottom of this. And now Wendy and Harry made me want, well, it's really Harry's fault because he came on there with it. Made me want it now. Okay, let's see if there's anything fun in this one. Yes, I get them all the time, y'all. We want it, but it's so cheap, so cheap. And Wendy's right. You can cut your stuff to death in these packages. You have to be really careful. Like, cut your stuff. All right. So my favorite shirt was on sale for $2. So this girl had to get another one. Okay. Y'all see me in it, so we're going to open it up anyways. I had no choice. Actually, this This one might be a tank top. Yeah, this one's a tank top. So the one I wear is more like a muscly shirt, and this one's more like a tank top. But yeah, I love these. So worth it. Like, this is better. Okay, I went to Walmart today and a plain t-shirt, not soft, not as good quality in my opinion, $7. Like I said, on sale for $2 and something, so I got me a gray one. It's a gray blue color, more gray than blue though. On the camera it kind of looks bluish. Okay, PJs. I'm going to give my sister a set because I have like 100. Literally, have like 100 of them. Y'all have seen them a million times. I love the material. They're $2.50 or $2.28. These are for my nephew, so I'm not going to open them. I think these are shorts I bought me. Yeah. So these were $3. I was like, let's just try it. They look very tiny. I'm not going to lie. That looks really small. It's supposed to be a 2X, but, well, I guess it's, gosh, these are going to really go up. That's going to be underwear on me. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, little drain hair removal things. $1 for 4 of them, and they cost more than that at the Dollar Tree now. And they're identical, whether you get them at Walmart and pay a lot more, Dollar Tree, doesn't matter. They're all identical. Okay, so this was $6. I bought one on Amazon for almost $30 a couple years ago for my mom, and I absolutely loved it, but never wanted to pay $30 for me. It is solar lights. Woo! Let's grab that before it gets, the cats get it. Okay. Hummingbirds. Solar lights. They're going to glow at night. So that is exciting. It came in. We're going to go put this up in just a little bit. Now it's all messed up. I'll take it outside. So I keep these bags. They're great for all kind of stuff. I should have way more than this. I just don't know where I put them all. Baggies. Trash. Let's make sure it works. Really tiny. Jeez. Alright, let me just check the sizes to make sure which one I want to give her. I think they only came in extra large this time. We'll just take them all down there before cat hair gets on them. Alright. This is going to my mom's right now. I gotta go check the mail. That goes over there. Gonna take this outside. And we'll see if it glows tonight or if it needs sun for a while. Okay, this is year 2 trying living with this stump, and I hate it. I hate the roots. I'm done playing games with these stupid roots. And my mom's like, stop, you're gonna get hurt. We all rely on you. I get that. But I can't lay on the couch. And I want it done. And Dino can only chop it so much with the axe. And then he's dead. It's really strong. I chopped it a lot with the axe. So, let me show you the progress. Let me show you what I just did. So, I got one out. I managed to break one. I don't have to have it all the way out because this is the height of the ground. That was under the dirt. But I cleared it out to make more space to get this one out. So, my theory for this one, the way I got that one out, is I chopped it some. I made a big hole and stood on it and bounced up and down. Yes, I know, dangerous. Let's don't talk about that. But it worked, okay? I broke the stupid thing with my weight. That's what I'm trying to do with this one. Don't worry, I'm holding on to stuff. But this one, the hole would have to be way too deep. So I'm going to get a handsaw when it dries and try handsawing it. I have a saw for trees, but no one will let me use it because they're afraid that that's so thick and in such an awkward position, I'll get hurt. So that's what I've been out here doing with my horrible headache, y'all. But I want it done. I want it done so desperately bad, because then it'll be even. The dirt will come up here, because the walkway just needs to come a little. I mean, it almost might be low enough that I could cover it up and call it a day. I actually think I might have gotten it low enough that I can cover it up and call it. What? I just saw that on video. I might not even have to anymore, because look what that height of that one is. Y'all, I might be done. By the time I put dirt on that thing, it will be the height I need it to be. What? Oh my gosh, I'm glad I filmed, because I honestly don't have to break it off any lower. It will move to the position I need it in. I should have filmed earlier, and then I would have noticed that it's the height I need, because it's actually lower than this one. And this one didn't need to come any lower, because that's not where that's where pots were going. So right on this side is what needed to be lower, and it is. Oh my gosh, y'all. I should have filmed earlier. But like, I hung it up in this weird place right now. It's not staying there because the wind would come and knock it down, but I want to see if it works tonight. See what it looks like. Did I even turn it on? Let's see. Nope. Let's get to the on position. It's solo power. I don't know. It might not work at all since it was in a box. We will see. I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow to show y'all. Anyone do roses? Can you tell me how they save this? My theory was to pull it out of the ground and cut all the stems that are dead, but they're still dying. I'm making sure it doesn't get too much water. As you can see, I think it's because Dino threw some charcoal on it, which is fine once the charcoal is completely cooled down and used up. But it was big pieces, and I think they were warm. So I'm worried he just fried the stupid thing. This one died completely. I'm trying to save it. I'm thinking about just cutting it all the way down to the ball and trying to let it heal itself. Let me know. Let me know if you know anything about roses. So my greenhouse, let's talk about it. I've decided to go ahead and go with my dad's theory, but I haven't decided if I want a peak like my house, because that's my original plan, to do a peak roof, or to do a lean-to. So it would, let me get a bigger view. Hold on. All right, so it would either be like, if it's a lean-to, 12 long this way, which is almost that, this is 14, so take off a foot on each side, or more or less probably bring it over here to this edge, and then that way I don't have to lose my tree. And then it actually would come out to right about here, which is about 10 feet or so. So it's either going to be a lean-to, which will be 12 long, 10 feet out, or it'll be a peak one, which will be 10 feet that way and 12 out this way. I'm trying to decide. If it's a lean-to, I'm thinking about putting the door instead of on this side. I'm thinking about putting it over here to walk into, or maybe here, but not in the front. I've been looking at Pinterest like crazy, trying to figure out what I want. I originally was getting something very tiny. It was going to be easy for me to build all by myself, and I was kind of excited to have my own project, but it's free and it's way bigger, so I can't complain. So yeah, my dad's like, if you let me put a bottom on it and you let me do this and that, I only have to buy a few pieces of it, which is nothing compared to what, you know. So I'm just like, okay. One day I want to build a she shed though, and I'm building it by myself, no matter how long it takes or whatever. But yeah, so I'm about to cover this up. Dino's gonna freak out, but guess what? Who cares? It's gonna be hidden because it's gonna be covered up anyways. I better do it before he gets out here and tells me, no, we're pulling it out. We don't need to pull it out. The dirt's gonna crush it the rest of the way. It's science, okay? The weight of all that dirt will take care of it. I don't have to water today because it poured rain. But I am going to be picking a couple of babies, I think. Maybe another day. We'll see. Alright, I just got out of the shower and it's pouring rain out. But I'm going to see if maybe it's not raining that hard real fast. My hair's already wet anyways because, let's see. What time is it? I think it's like 9. So I started to cover. I got a lot of the dirt in before Dino got out, and he's like, wait, we're supposed to cut that out. I'm like, oh, but we don't need to. We got it. I got it so low. Let me show you what happened 2 hours later. All right, need a better view. First, I extended the rocks way over here. We did all this. We extended the rocks way over here. Look, y'all. So, that area I was showing y'all came way out to here. And it is gone now. It is buried. That's the piece I wanted to keep. And a flower garden's going here. We laid brick down. I'm going to get some more of these and space them out properly. So flowers are going to be going in here. Like I said, it's going to be so cute. Look at all the rocks we laid down. So, look, we did, remember the big pile of rocks? We've worked our butt off. Worked our butt off. We've used a lot of it tonight. So, it is true what they say. Look at a problem from every angle. Every point of view to fix the problem, right? If you want to solve a problem, look at it from every point of view, because I thought I still had a lot more work to do. I thought I needed to get it out of the ground. Dug a big hole trying to jump up and down on it to break it, managed to crack it way down low enough to put the dirt on it and make it flat and even with the ground now. No more ugly thing coming way out here, root coming way out here. I'm going to smooth this out some more. We just did it quickly. So, yay. I'm so glad I started filming, talking about it. Because, yeah. So, this did come on, but I think when the other lights came on, it turned it off. I think I'm going to have to move it because it was on. Let me see. Or it just didn't have enough charge. Let's see if I move it. This isn't where it's going to stay anyways. Like, it could just have too much light. Or like I said, it's been in a box, right? But it did come on, and it was working. No, I think it needs more charge, because that should be dark enough for it to come on. So we'll just let it get some sun tomorrow, and then I'll find it its permanent home. This stopped working. I loved this one. We'll just switch it. I gotta play with it. Maybe I can get that to start working again. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. Dropped it. And it was too much light, because now it's working just fine. Now I will admit, the one on Amazon, you can tell that they are hummingbirds from a long distance. In the dark, that just lights up the belly. But this was $6 versus $30. I got a lot of cleaning to do. So much work, y'all.